Welcome back, friends. Today is a very exciting day because we have a new farm animal that will be making its first appearance, and it's due to be here in a couple hours. So we're going to get everything ready for it. Not going to tell you what it is yet. You can take your guesses, but it's going to be a great, huge help to us here on our homestead. The weather is gorgeous today. It's a little bit on the warm side, about 80 degrees, but the mornings have been very nice and cool, 40s and 50s. You can tell the cherry trees are just starting to turn colors a little bit. They'll be progressively getting better, but you can start to see some hints of color up top there. So if you're new to our channel, I know we've got a lot of new people. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching our videos. But we are a small homestead with about 11 acres here in northern Florida. My wife and I have 12 children, and we homeschool them. And we've been using YouTube to document our journey to self-sufficiency. So we started building our house about six or 6.5 years ago. We'd bought the property about 7.5 years ago, almost 8 years now. And after we sold our last place, bought the property, and then it took us a few months to be able to get going on building our house. And we built it with the help of family and friends. It took us about 1.5 years, and we built our own home. Saved a lot of money doing that. And since then, we've put up a barn, and we've been slowly adding infrastructure to our farm to support animals. And it's just been little at a time, and we're not going into debt to do it. The key is to try to do it as we go and pay for everything as much as we can along the way. So we started with chickens, which is the gateway animal to getting hooked on animals. And we've had all kind of animals since, but we have about 80 chickens, I think, now, laying hens. We raise our own meat birds. We've got a few cows, some donkeys, pigs, growing our own pork. And the way we do it is the cows haven't gotten there yet because they're still young, and we haven't gotten babies yet, but hopefully that'll be changing here soon. The key is we raise enough chickens to sell eggs to pay for our food, the chicken's food. The pigs, same thing. We have a boar and 2 sows. We breed them. We keep off a couple of babies for our own meat, and we sell the rest, and that pays for their food. All of the animals will hopefully get to that point someday, even with the cows. We want everything to pay for itself and feed us. That's the goal.
Not used to barbed wire. Hot wire she's used to, but not barbed wire.
Hopefully she'll think it's hot wire.
The best thing to do is let her go when she's not pulling.
Don't move.
Meet Buttercup. This is our new milk cow. We have been waiting on her for a little while, and she's finally here. We are so excited. She's a little bit skittish from the trailer ride, of course, just like any other animal would be. And it usually takes them a few days to get acclimated to their new environment because everything's new. They're kind of spooked. But even in the trailer, she was very sweet, very sweet. So we're very excited. Now, you see she's got a lead rope and halter. They do that to help start halter breaking, and it helps to put the cow into submission. Basically, that's basically what halter breaking is. And when they step on it, it causes them to stop, and you're not the one actually having to be drug around. She's doing it herself, so it's a great idea. We'll leave that one on her for a few days, and then we'll probably try to get our own halter on once she gets calmed down, and then Katie's going to start working with her, trying to lead her around, getting her used to being led around for when milking time comes. So she is just over 2 years old. She is bred and due to have her baby June, I think, 2024. So we've got a few months to work with her and get her ready to go. So our next project is going to be building a milking parlor right over here. And it's going to be sort of a dual purpose facility, for lack of a better term. It's going to be about a 16 by 20 building, and we're going to have the milking parlor in there, and we're going to have the feed barrels and the food trough where they can get out of the weather and eat underneath here. So that's going to be coming up in the very, very near future. We're going to try to get that done while the weather's cold and before the summer heat hits us with a vengeance. So she's already calmed down a lot and doing very well. We're excited. The cool part is she produces A2 milk. A2 milk. So I'm not an expert on the A1 and A2. I do know that a lot of the production breeding that has happened in our country has produced a lot of A1 milk, and it's basically stripped of all of the good stuff that's in milk and causes people, it's got the stuff in it to be allergic. So if you got a milk allergy, it could be you're allergic to A1 milk. A2 is like the old original variety of milk, and one of our little boys wasn't able to drink milk when he was a baby, and we were able to get A2 milk, and he was able to drink that just fine. So that's what we chose to get, so we don't have any issues with any of our little guys drinking it. Also, the reason he didn't just let it out of the trailer and kind of held on to her was so she wouldn't try to run through, because we don't have boards around here yet. We don't have this pen done, and he didn't want her to run through this fence wide open coming out of there. And it was sort of a submission issue too, to get her to realize, she's not in control. So it should be a lot of fun, but we are happy to have her on the farm. What you think, Buttercup? It's got beautiful coloring. Not sure about us yet, are you? I got you. She ain't feeling it yet. Well, it is almost supper time, so I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.